country's life support system. And the Forest
Hi,
Management
Lily.
of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources is mandated to provide the technical guidance to protect, develop, and conserve Philippine
Hi, Susanna
forests and
J.
watersheds. First established in 1863, when the Spanish government created Inspección General de Montes to gather data on forests
Hi,
and
Daniel.
resources and regulate use. It was reorganized in 1899 when President Emilio Aguinaldo established the Inspección General de Montes y Minas, the predecessor of today's Department of Environment and Natural Resources. By the turn of the century, the Bureau of Forestry was founded with George P. Ahern as its first director. In 1937, Florencio Artamesis became its first Filipino director. In 1974, President Ferdinand E. Marcos issued the Forestry Reform Code of the Philippines, which created the Bureau of Forest Development. In 1987, the Forest Management Bureau was created under Executive Order number 192. Today, more than half of the Philippines' 15 million hectares of forest land is covered with forests. The country saw an increase in its forest cover by about 5% between 2010 and 2020. Forestry contributes to the country's economy through exports to our major trading partners. 2,211,981 hectares of forests are under forest tenure instruments. In 2021, the country was able to produce 827,022 cubic meters of logs and 138,293 cubic meters of lumber. Region 13 is the
Hi,
largest
Trixie.
producer for both. Forests are also valuable for the ecosystem services they provide, such as flood management, soil erosion control, and the protection of headwaters as the source for water for irrigation, power generation, safe water for drinking and sanitation, carbon stock storage capacity, and potential for sequestration. The DENR constantly looks for new ways to involve partners in the private sector, the academe, communities, and civil society. During the president's state visit to Japan, the DENR partnered with Marubeni Philippines Corporation and DMCI Holdings to develop forest carbon projects in Negros Occidental. The DENR is working with Shell Filipinas Corporation as well for Project Garcier in Leyte, bringing together the academe, private sector partners, and communities. Additionally, DENR joined Prime Infra to reforest 1,800 hectares in the upper Marikina River Basin to help secure our water supply. The department is also identifying 1 million hectares nationwide for more forest protection and investments. The DNR supports all major river basins through the National Greening Program and Improved National Forest Protection Program. Within these river basins are the country's critical watersheds supporting the national irrigation system. The DNR has prioritized 131 of these watersheds with a total area of around 14 million hectares. By 2028, the DENR aims to complete the dynamic geospatial analysis of our blue and green ecosystems to support the Natural Capital Accounting System and our Philippine Development Plan. These programs aim to identify the country's carbon stocks, increase sequestration potential, and usher in the Philippines' participation in the international carbon and biodiversity markets. The Philippine Forestry Service continues to look to the future, finding new ways of working and convergence between green, blue, and gray infrastructure for an inclusive, resilient, and sustainable forest management.
Thank you very much. On this note, ladies and gentlemen from the DNR and our distinguished guests, may I introduce our guest of honor, President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos, Jr.
Thank you very much,
our DNR Secretary Maritoy Yulo Loisaga. Uh, please take your seat. House Speaker Congressman Martin Romualdez, Senator Cynthia Villar, my fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Allow me to congratulate the Department of Environment and Natural Resources on celebrating the Philippine Environment Month, the Philippine Arbor Day, and the 160th anniversary of the Philippine Forestry Service. Today, I am reminded of the tree planting activity that we conducted on my birthday last year. And I remember stressing how vital trees are to our existence and how taking care of the environment redounds to the benefit of the present and, more importantly, future generations. All of these thoughts led me to wonder how often, if at all, do our citizens consciously think of our ecology and resources? Stuck in our day to day routine, it is possible for us to treat the needs of the earth at the same level of importance as our own needs. Yet, one thing is certain our role as custodian of Mother Earth holds much value, especially when united in terms of purpose and of direction. The Philippine Forestry Service, now the Forest Management Bureau, has been on top of protecting and conserving our forests since 1863. And as such, it is only right that we commemorate your anniversary to further inspire progress in preserving our trees and our forests in these coming years. Recognizing the urgent call for environmental preservation, my father declared every fifth day of June as World Environment Day in our country. This act was an act of unity with the international community to raise awareness and take steps towards environmental protection and sustainability. Having observations like these are critical in nurturing a deeper consciousness amongst our people in preserving the environment, as well as in addressing the problems caused by climate change and the centuries of mismanaged resources. The protection and rehabilitation of biodiversity within and around our shores will be immensely influential in shaping our destiny as a nation. This administration is committed in ensuring environmental integrity and sustainability for the benefit of our present and future generations. I continue to call on the DNR, other agencies, the private sector, and even the public to work together in connecting, preserving, and managing our limited resources. I challenge everyone to carry a deep sense of pride and ownership of the lands that will continue to nurture and feed our nation for generations to come. The world that we have today and that we face is a very different world from what we came into. And the importance of the environment, the importance of biodiversity has become clearer and clearer. We have had many warnings over decades by scientists and saying that unless we change our habits, unless we change our lack of sensitivity to our environment, there will be global warming, there will be climate change. Unfortunately, we did not listen. And now we are resigned to the 1.5 degrees Celsius increase in our global temperature, and perhaps that might even reach 2 degrees Celsius if we do not do something about it. And that is why we in the Philippines must be very, very conscious. I must say that I think that Filipinos in general are more aware about the importance of preserving our natural resources, about preserving our forest, about preserving our uh, our biodiversity and the benefits that will come not only to our effort to be part of the solution to the effects of climate change, but also because Filipinos are the most vulnerable to climate change that we have. And what is the answer to this problem? The answer to this problem is our forest land. And now the change that has come, the different changes that have come in the international economy have now put they started with the determination of damage and loss for us developing countries from the developing countries as they take responsibility for the industrial revolution that brought about these emissions, carbon emissions into the air. And that started it off. But now it has entered into the business community where we are now able to put a peso value to our forest land. We are able to determine that this can be in exchange for carbon emissions in another place. And these are the kind of strategies, these are the kind of new concepts that are being developed so that we can be very clear and make it easy for who are the those who are taking care of our forest lands to feel not only a benefit for doing the right thing, but also an economic benefit. As long as people have a sense of ownership, as long as people have a sense of belonging and being a part of that system of preserving the forest, and addition to that, that we are able to show an economic benefit, then I know Filipinos will do everything that they can to to preserve our ecology, to preserve our forest land, to preserve our biodiversity. This is a concept that we developed. If you remember those in the forestry, I'm sure that you will remember that the biggest ADB finance project of the FDPIN was in Ilocos Norte. And the way that we structured it was simply to say, having planted all the trees that we were going to plant, nag-watershed development kami, gumawa kami ng mga cooperative para sa planting. And the only way that we were able to guarantee that this will be a self-sustaining program, that once we leave, that those locals who live in those areas will actually take care of those trees, was to give them a sense of ownership. And we did this simply by saying, these trees are yours. It is up to you to take care of them. It is up to you to use them. And I am happy to be able to
Husay talaga
report
si
that those
Presidente.
trees up to now are growing, are strong, and are continuing
Maski nung gobernador
to
siya.
cover a great deal of our forest land and now also the watershed developments that we had started. It is a model that we have to start. That might be a template, but it is only beginning a starting point because there are so many different factors in play now. But we have to be conscious about to make sure that we are able to take full advantage of the resources that are available to us to preserve our forest land and to give that sense of ownership to our people so that they will do everything that they can to protect what in essence belongs to them. I'm certain that if we take care of it, Mother Nature will take care of us in return and give us the capacity to grow and flourish in a brighter and more prosperous future that we all dream about. Maraming salamat sa inyong serbisyo. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay ang ating mga foresters. Mabuhay ang DNR. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas.
Thank you very much, Mr. Grimaldi. May we invite everyone now to direct your attention to the screens for a short video presentation on the Seafarer 2050.
Hi, Futiru. Hi, Sheila. Manood muna tayo kay Presidente bago mag-discuss. Yan ang promise ko kasi. Na ang latest ni President BBM dito, yung makikita.
Thank you very much. May we call on Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista to introduce our guest of honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much, Transportation Secretary, Secretary Jimmy Bautista, the Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps who have joined us here this morning, Migrant Workers Secretary Susan V. Ople, the Labor and Employment Secretary Benny Laguesma, other members of the Cabinet, foreign ministers and policymakers who are with us today, the officers and members of the International Chamber of Shipping led by Chairman Emmanuel Grimaldi, heads of civil societies and international organizations, officers and members of the Filipino Ship Owners Association, and to all seafarers across the globe, my fellow workers in government, partners from the private sector, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's with some gratitude that I am here to join you and this International Chamber of Shipping and the Filipino Ship Owners Association, and I thank them for organizing this extremely important gathering. I am pleased to join you all
Thank
today
you, Marcus
to
Rock.
discuss the many ways that we will shape the future of our shipping and seafaring industries. For over a millennium, shipping and seafaring have aided the way we transport goods, people, and ideas to distant shores. It is through these maritime endeavors that our world has become smaller and more connected, creating the solid foundation of the globalized and interconnected world that we all live in today. Now we find ourselves at the turning point for this very crucial sector. In recent years, the entire transportation industry, including shipping, of course, is undergoing a huge transformation
Hi, Red
marked by the
One.
coming of new and sustainable
Hi.
fuels, as well as the increasing deployment of digitalization and
Nandito na yung
automation.
mga paborito ko.
To facilitate this shift, there is a need for the shipping industry to adapt and integrate new developments into their fleets, starting with the retooling of existing ships and the building of newer and more modern ships equipped with these new technologies. Of course, another central part of this change necessarily includes investing in a highly qualified and well trained workforce that will build, maintain, and man these shipping vessels and sail towards other opportunities. This, along with many others, will be among the issues that we will be tackling in this gathering so that the future will be a smooth sailing for everyone, with all hands on deck. we must come together to envision and shape the future of the industry and global trade for the next 25 years. We can do this by
Thank you
identifying the
rin,
skills
Pretty Drew.
required for the new generation of ships, discussing education and training requirements, and committing to a fair and just transition to build a future-ready and resilient shipping industry. Here in the Philippines, we are proud of our maritime heritage. We are also proud of the title as the seafaring capital of the world, with more than 500,000 Filipinos braving the vastness of the seas, comprising a quarter of the global maritime.
Grabe, no?
We are
25%.
also grateful for the opportunities that our seafarers have created and are thankful for the wealth that they have brought home. I thus ensure everyone that this government will continue strengthening maritime related policies and protecting our seafarers and their loved ones. As President, I reiterate my directive to the Maritime Industry Authority and the Commission on Higher Education to work closely with the shipping industry on the upskilling and reskilling of Filipino seafarers to prepare them for the shift of ocean-going vessels from using conventional fuel sources to green ammonia between 2030 to 2040. Moreover, I enjoin all national government agencies, multi-layered organizers, and private stakeholders to work together in identifying strategies to ensure the availability of skilled workers to fulfill the requirements of the shipping industry. This is expected to significantly increase by the year 2050. 2050 may sound distant for now, but in the language of the seas, it will arrive in almost a heartbeat. Thus, it is vital that we now embark on a long-term, tangible, and sustainable effort that will address the many demands of the maritime sector in the years to come. I am confident that with all of us working together, we will navigate the turbulent tides ahead and chart a course towards a stronger and sustainable tomorrow for seafarers and the global community. May the winds be fair and the seas be kind to us as we embark on this journey together. Thank you all very much and good morning.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity.
Okay, punta na tayo. Um, so, una pa natin pag basta nagbablog ako, ang latest news ni tungkol kay PBBM ang unahin ko para malaman natin ang latest. Kasi kung nagawa ko na noon, marami tayong matatalakay na bagay na dapat talakayin. Katulad nung ngayon ko lang nalaman yung PDP plan ni PBBM. Kayo ba, alam niyo ba yung PDP plan ni PBBM? Sino sa inyo nakakalaw? Ay mahusay kayo. Pero kapon, ipinamis ko sa inyo na I will back my statements somewhere. I'm going to research. Nakakita ko ng statement ng National Treasurer. Sabi niya, Maharlika safeguards in place, says National Treasurer. Are Gil Cyrus de Giducos, June 24, 2023. Hindi ko na masyadong talakayin. Kasi sinabi ko na noon. Kaya lang, just to make you recall that my statements were backed by research. National Treasurer Rosalia de Leon assured the public that the government had adequate safety nets to ensure Maharlika investment fund would be transparent and not mismanaged. Oh. Next. Citing De Leon's interview with the media, Presidential Communications Office, the MIF would have Congress oversight and internal and external auditor. Diba? Kahapon, exhaustive ang explanation ko about internal audits and external audits. Oh, yan. Papatunay. MIC must also submit financial reports. Diba sabi ko pa nga audited financial reports. Kulang pa yung sabi ng ating National Treasurer. Mas kompleto pa yung sinabi ko. Audited financial reports. O ito, sabi ng National Treasurer, Social Security institutions such as Social Security, Government Insurance Funds, PhilHealth, hindi pa na-include ang pag-ibig dyan, ha? Funds are prohibited from investing in the fund. Di ba sinabi ko rin sa inyo yan kapon? Oh, dito, wala po tayong fake news. As much as possible, nilalahad natin yung katotohanan. Yun po ang talagang nailagay po rin dito na provision dito sa Senado. That's the provision they included in the Senate, De Leon said. Noting that MIF will invest in sustainable endeavors. Diba sabi ko? Viable projects. The same word. Endeavors lang na ginamit niya. Diba lahat yung arguments ko kahapon? The National Treasurer said other safeguards in the law regarding the use of MIF funds require regular audit to look into the financial statements of the MMF. Diba? Sinabi ko kapon yan. Constant po yung internal audit, external audit po. So, inaral ng mabuti. The Joint Oversight Committee urges upper and lower houses would have 7 members each. Tama ako. 7 senators at 7 congressmen will look into the operations of MIF. Hindi sila magpapaparticipate sa management. They will just investigate kung tumatama, kung nalulugi o lumalago ang MIF fund. Okay. De Leon also pointed out that the country's government financial institutions have ample resources to support the MMF. Diba? Sinabi ko rin yun. Mayroon tayong mga institusyon na mayroong investable funds. Yung investable funds po, kailangan i-invest nila. Otherwise, matutulog yung pera, mababawasan ang value as ng pera. Alam niyo, pag ang pera hindi nag-earn ng interest, nababawasan po ng value. Oh. Di ba? Natututo tayo dito ng konti. Hindi naman siguro. Pero lahat ng sinasabi ko ay backed up po. Nakita po natin ang Land Bank and Development Bank of the Philippines. Mayroon pa silang investable funds. We saw that in the Land Bank investment, they have 1.3 trillion investable fund. Ang i-invest nila is, 50 ba yung sinabi ko? Ang i-infuse, ginamit niya ibang ang iba lang terminology. Or sabi ko, contribute, infuse, sabi niya. Lampon nila dito sa Mahaliga is 50 billion. They only put in 50 billion in the Mahali Fund. So that there's just roughly 3%. Di ba sinabi ko? De Leon added that even the Development Bank invested only 25 billion of that is 850 billion worth of investable funds. Diba? Sinabi ko rin yan kahapon. Ayaw ko lang. She said that even countries with no current account surplus, sinabi ko rin yan, such as Indonesia, India, and Vietnam, pinensyon ko yan, have established their so-called foreign wealth funds to strengthen their priority development projects. Diba? Pinamis ko sa inyo na mag-research ako ng source na will back up what I am trying to say. Kasi ayaw ko yung napagbibintangan akong hindi ko alam ang sinasabi ko. Ini-invent ko lang. So, hindi na natin masyadong tatakay. Pero sabi ni Joy Salceda, kababasa ko lang yung initial na 44 billion, malina na naman si Joy Salceda. Sa Land Bank pa lang at saka Development Bank, 50 plus 25 is already 75 billion. Siguro, dati siguro yun. Matagal na. Pero he projects po na the Maharlika Fund, when it goes public, it will grow to 7 trillion daw. Lalaki daw ng 7 trillion ang Maharlika Investment Fund. In fact, many countries nabalitaan na natin yan na may mga Japan is willing to invest in the Maharlika Fund. Other countries are going to invest the Maharlika Fund. Siguro mga Pilipino rin mag-invest sa Maharlika Fund. So, kung 7 trillion yan pong fund na magiging value ng Maharlika Fund, di makakabili na tayo ng mga. Kasi ang malaking problema natin is how to grow our economy. Ang production cost natin is, sabi nila, according to them, kasalanan ito ni Cory Aquino. Kasi minotball niya ang Bataan Nuclear Plant dahil nga sa galit niya kay President Marcos na hindi dapat mabigyan ng credit ang mga plano ni President Marcos na tatay ni BBM. Ano nangyari? Pag-iwanan tayo ng Korea, Indonesia. Sabi ng research ko mas malaki ang export natin kaysa mga Korea, Taiwan, Indonesia at that time kasi nag-export na daw tayo ng 300 billion dollars per year. At that time, 1970s. If you want, I can give you my research ulit. Ang reserva natin ay mas malaki pa sa China, Taiwan, Korea. During that time, it's more than 150 billion yata. Tingin ko. During that time, the 1970 to 1970, ang ating foreign reserve, 230 billion. China, 70 million, 230 million. China, 70 million lang. Korea, 80 million lang. Thailand, 80 million din. Malaysia, 180 million. Indonesia, 170 million. Only Singapore daw ang 360 million. Biro nyo yan? Ngayon, anong nangyari? Dahil sa pagbumobol ng one of the causes ng Bataan Nuclear Plant, China has today 3.4 trillion, hindi po milyon. South Korea, 423 billion. Singapore, 289 billion. Thailand, 225 billion. 140 billion ang Malaysia. Pilipinas, although lumaki ang reserves natin from 230 million, ikukumpara mo sa ating neighboring countries, it is now only about 114 billion in reserves. Napag-iwanan nga tayo. Kaya importante po ang mahalaga investment fund. Okay. I'll go to the new comments first. Kung ano yung comments. Wala pang maganda. But then, Susana J, kumusta? Evelyn Official, kumusta? Winsel Pisces, kumusta? Johnny Dubria, kumusta? Okay, so wala pang mga comments. As usual, pag wala ng comments, mag-end na tayo ng show. Maski 30 minutes, doesn't matter. Pag wala na kayong gustong i-discuss ko, mag-end na yung show. Hindi ako magsasayang ng oras nyo. Kung ayaw ng wala na kayong gustong ipa-explain, titigil na po ako. PBBM, PDP, Philippine Development Plan. Hindi po PDP laban po Baka nakakala nyo, PDP laban yan. It is Philippine Development Plan. And sabi niya, We have laid down the Philippine Development Plan for the next 6 years. Actually, magkamali siya. For the next 5 years dapat during his term. We will implement with such vigor and with consistency. Gagawin niya ang lahat para mag-implement yung PDP plan niya. I have said it before, and I say it once more. I'll be with you on that long and uphill road to achieve our dream of freedom. Freedom from hunger, freedom from neglect, freedom from fear. Incidentally, in-appoint niya si Larry Gadon to be the advisor lang on poverty alleviation. Siguro, it's part of this. Mabuti na lang hindi yung cabinet position na mag-handle siya ng maraming tao. Advisor lang siya eh. Hindi katulad hindi katulad ng DepEd, hindi katulad ng Public Works. More or less. Tama yung pagdesisyon ni Pbbm. Kasi nag-a-advise lang siya. He's not in the public eye. So, mabubuwasan yung pagbumura. Incidentally, based on this interview, suspended pa rin siya, nasuspend siyang lawyer dahil sa pagbumura niya, sa pagtawag na tao na bobo. Ang sabi na, ang defense niya na sa bakit siya nagtatawag ng bobo, kaya yung mga close-minded po ang utak. May tama rin siya pero hindi natin gagamitin ng word na yun dito. Sinabi ko lang yun kasi yun ang sinabi niya. Pero sa punto naman ni PBB, mayroon kasing experience si Larry Gadon in handling business for several corporations as corporate lawyer siguro. So he knows what goes on sa corporate world, sa business world. So, doon tinalaga ni President Bongbong Marcos si Larry Gadon na hindi masyado makakasira sa reputasyon na Marcos government. Inamin niya na during the campaign, tinagsabihan siya ng then Attorney Lisa, ngayon First Lady, at saka ni President Marcos na itone down yung pagmumura. Ginawa naman niya sa kampanya yun. Hindi lang natanggal yung tawag niyang mga bobo. Pero yung pagmumura niya na ba? Hindi na masyadong ginamit sa kampanya, di ba? So, what I can say is, susunod siya kay Presidente Marcos kung ano ang gusto ni Presidente. Otherwise, malilintikan siya. Ang worry ko lang, baka na-influensya masyado ni Trexie si Larry Gadon. Katulad ng mga kasi sa karambola siya eh. Nag-guest siya. Guest host. Baka yung influensya ng karambola mapunta sa kanya. Si Jantel, hindi na ako nakikinig sa Karambola kasi because of Trixie. Oh. So, ang purpose niya, magandang purpose po ng ating president, freedom from hunger. Mahirap yan. Alam niyo ba na Juan, may hinanap, sorry. Alam niyo ba that up to 18% po ng population natin ay nabubuhay below the poverty line? Alam niyo po ba yun? At saka, marami ang namamatay na bata. 5 out of 1,000 yata. If I'm correct, I'll just search. Hindi ko na makita yung 12 million Filipinos live abroad daw. Or 10%, roughly more than 10%. Because most of them are OFW workers. And some have already migrated tulad ko. So, maganda ang plano niya sa PDP. Ngayon ko lang nga nalaman yun eh. Mayroon siyang PDP. Ganyan kagaling po si Presidente Marcos. Ano ba yung PDP? Anong purpose po ng PDP? Ang purpose po ng ang goal po ng PDP, Presidential Development Plan, ay to grow our GDP from 6 to 7 per year. Nakita natin sa speech niya sa CIS, sabi niya, he aims to make the Philippines number 6. Kung nakikinig kayo, mabuti sa kanyang speech, the 16th largest economy in the world by 2040. Hindi lang sa pagkatapos ng termino. Because of the plans and the blueprint that is going to give to his successor, if he or she continues with his blueprint, they will make our country the 16th largest economy in the world. Di ba? Magaling. Ganon kalawak ang vision ng ating mahal na presidente. So, coupled with that, alam nyo, ang Pilipino, siyempre, naghihirap. Pataas ang presyo. So, anong plano niya dyan? Hindi niya mapapigilan po ang pagtaas ng presyo. Mas kaya anong gawin niya? That's the nature ng prices. Always going up. Because the demand, the cost, is going up. So no, anong gagawin niya? He's going to try to limit the inflation rate. Nga, naipa-plot. 6 to 7% in 23 at about 6.5 to 8% in 2024. Ang GDP growth pala is 8%. Highest sa Asia, sa Southeast Asia, at least. Ganyan ba ang tamad ng presidente? Ito na. Create more, better, and more resilient jobs by 2028. The unemployment rate shall be within 4 to 5%. And ngayon, nakuha na niya yata yung 5% eh. Last time I looked, it was 4.8 ang, correct me if I'm wrong, this is not, but based on the last unemployment rate I looked, it was 4.8 ang unemployment rate. So he has achieved, if that is correct, and I am seldom kung kamali man ako ng percentage, maliit lang ang diferensya, then he has achieved the 5% already. And he wants to decrease it to 4%. Within, ibig sabihin within, pwedeng 4.0 to 4.2, pero hanggang 5 point lang. Kasi ang unemployment rate ay fluctuating. Fluctuating po yun. May new comments. Sa tayo, Miguel? Sa unemployment rate, okay? Ay, hirap itong new comment. Si Hattori. Hattori, it's good to see you. Ikaw pa new comment. So, good to see you. Isang kuha ng PDP is to keep food and overall prices below low and stable. So matatag lang, hindi yan sinasabi ko, yung hindi niya mapipigilan ang pagtaas ng presyo. Kasi dito sa States, our grocery bills almost tripled. So we are also struggling. How much more sa Pilipinas kundi mahusay ang presidente? Kaya yung mga sibuyas na issue, yung mga kasalanan din ng mga hoarders yan eh. Pero pipilitin niyang i-stabilize po yung presyo. Ano? Na-stabilize na ba ang presyo ng sibuyas at mga ibang mga commodities like asukal? Kasi kung masyadong tataas din ang presyo ng bilihin, mapapahamag din siya. Pero maganda ang goal niya. Hindi lang yung marami siyang iniisip. hindi lang sa isang problema ng agrikultura, mayroon siyang problema sa seguridad, mayroon siyang problema sa ekonomiya. Pero may plano siya. At least may plano siya. Yung plan na yun, he will try to implement vigorously. Kasi may alam siya ng konti sa economics. Yan nga, siguro talo ng konti si Naimi. May alam siya ng konti sa economics. Lilimitasin niya ng 2.5 to 5.5 in inflation. Currently, the inflation rate, I think, is above 6% yata. From what I read one. You can furnish me with the data. Pero pipilitin niyang ibaba sa mga 4.5% sa 2023 at saka 2 to 4% in 2024. Tataas nga, pero konti lang ang taas, hindi biglaan. Dito sa States, mga biglaan kasi 20% pa nga sometimes ang dati binibili namin. Ang presyo yun, na 20% ang increase. Kung dati nag-grocery ka ng 200, ngayon 500 na kukunti pa yung grocery mo. $500. Grabe dito sa States. Hindi lang sa Pilipinas, grabe. Kaya ako rin tightening my belt. Kasi wala akong masyadong income, kaya I have to tighten my belt also. But that is what Filipinos or Americans should do. Tighten their belts. Yung mga extra na hindi naman kailangan, hindi naman dapat natin kuhan. Saka, dapat patronize your own. Patronize yung Filipino products over imported ones. That way, makakatulong tayo sa bansa. Mamaya matatapag natin yan sa RCEP. Sabi niya, transform production sectors through innovation. The Philippines aims to be in the top 33% of the global competitiveness by 2028. Mahirap gawin ito, Presidente. Baka nabibigla ka. Kasi, ang production cost po natin ay mataas. 20% of the production cost ng produkto natin ay sa enerhiya, 15% lang sa labor. Dapat mas mataas ang labor kaysa sa energy or electricity. Diyan papasok ulit ang Marca Investment Fund. As you will see later. So I don't understand yung opposition ng ibang senador yan tungkol sa Marca Investment Fund. Hinog sa pilit. Hindi. Kailangan natin yan. Kung gusto mong matulungan ng fund yung pagunlad ng ating bansa, patuloy po tayo. New comments. It's just a greeting. Hi, Tita S. Kumusta ka? Okay. Ang source ko po nito ay kay sa Philstar po 6 June 15 kay Tony Lopez Colon po. Okay, susunod na po. Okay, ito ang sinasabi ko. MIF projected to grow from 44 billion to 7 trillion according to Joy Salceda once it goes public. Ay, medyo mali na rito si Joy Salceda. Hindi mo rin, siguro luma ng kanya, yung kanyang computation. Pero sa land bank pa lang at saka sa land bank ay 50 billion na po eh. Ang contributed capital. Ang ating development bank ay 25 billion. So, 75 billion. Pero totoo yung sinasabi niya na once it goes public, everybody is can invest in the fund. Even countries can invest in the fund. Kaya, I doubt that the 7 trillion can be achieved. Masyadong rosy naman ang picture ni Joy Salceda. The money can be used to build energy generation plants, transmission systems, to help reduce the energy and electricity costs. Kasi nga, 20% of the cost of our products ay electricity and energy. So, ang consequence no po niyan ay kasi masyado ang production cost natin. Hindi natin pwedeng ibenta na mababa. Eh kung mataas ang presyo natin kaysa sa comparable products ng ibang bansa, siyempre, assuming that the quality is the same, anong pipiliin mo? Hindi yung mas mura, kaso mas mataas ang cost natin. Kaya nga, diyan papasok kayo ng Maharlika Investment Fund. Primarily siguro, the fund will be set up to buy the generation plants to help us control our energy cost. Mabibiyayaan din tayong mga Pilipino. Kasi ang kuryente natin ay hindi na masyadong tataas. Siguro tataas, pero hindi na gaano. Mai-stabilize na po. Hindi ba nakita ni Siya Nami ang ganito? Possible outcome ng Maharlika Investment Fund? Tataka lang ako. Our production costs are 50% labor. Yung trabahador na human workers cost. salary, benefits. But most of the cost is 20% energy. Our energy cost is the costliest in the world. Sabi nila, tayo daw ang pinaka matindi ang cost sa energy. Oh. Kung hindi makakatulong ang Maharlika Investment Fund, patuloy pa rin ang pagiging costliest energy cost ang Pilipinas. Isang kahantungan din yan. Because of the costly energy cost, yung mga gusto mo mag-invest na foreign entities, ay madi-discourage because right away, pag-study nila ng cost-benefit ratio analysis, talo na sila. Kung mas matipid ang energy sa Vietnam, hindi siyempre sa Vietnam siya pupunta. O kung mas maliit ang energy cost sa Indonesia, hindi siyempre doon na sa pupunta. Kung ikaw ba ang businessman, pipiliin mo ba magpunta sa Pilipinas sa ang taas ng energy cost? Hindi ka mahusay na businessman. O, di ba? Di ba, mga kaibigan? Niisip ba ni Sienna Mia? Puro hinog daw sa pili. Nabasa ko na yun sa inyo yung safeguards na ninilahat ko sa inyo kapon na sinanganyunan ni National Treasurer De Leon. Yung comments ulit, ha? Santa tumigil. Batian ulit. Si Nilda Arceo ay present po. Magandang gabi sa inyo. Nilda Arceo. Gabi na dito sa amin sa California. Okay. So, balik tayo dun sa topic. Ito yung advice ng aking moderator na always go to the new comments first. Para hindi ka natatabunan. That's why we need the IMM. Okay. So, yan ang plano niya, President Pbbm. Di ba maganda? Kaya nga, sinasabi ni PRRD na he's doing fine. Hindi ko lang maintindihan dito si Maravillas. Bakit sabi niya, huwag daw magpauto ng mga Pilipino. Anong pagkatapos pag sinabi ni halimbawa, walang panalo si PRRD. Pag sinabi niya, hindi maganda palakad ni PBBM, babanatan siya ng tulo ni Maravilla. Kita nyo? Sinabi na niya, si PBBM ay hindi mahusay. Tama yung sabi ko noon na he's a weak leader. Kung di sumang-ayon si PRRD na hindi tama na magaling si PBBM. Pinagdududaan na kagad si PRRD. Hindi naman tama yun sa palagay ko. May mga loyalistang sabi, O, double speak daw yun. Anong gusto nyo sabihin ni PRRD? Ito, binabanatan ko si PRRD noon. Di ba? Napitan nyo. Pero in this case, parehas lang tayo. I-defend naman natin siya. Anong gusto nyo sabihin? O sabihin mo ng double speak. Pero hindi na sabing mahina ang PBBM. You must realize that. Yung mga kaibigan ko, sinasabi na double speak. Oh, so what? At least, inamin niya na magaling si PBBM. Na tama ang he's doing fine. Anong gusto niyong sabihin ni PRRD? Mga kaibigan naman. Pag sinabi niya, hindi mo husay si Presidente BBM, edi puputaktayin siya ng mga loyalista. Fair is fair naman, mga kaibigan. Banatan niyo si PRD kung dapat banatan. Ito na pabanat ko sa istans niya sa Afghan issue. Diba? But fair is fair. Anong gusto niyo sabihin ni PRD? Double speak? Alam niyo naman si Maravillas, ever since nung pre-election campaign ba nga, anti-Sara yan eh. Lahat ng Tito Soto yan eh. Kunwari lang na binoto niya si Sara Duterte, nanalo na si Sara Duterte. So, galing sa bibig niya na anti-Duterte, paniniwalaan niyo ba? Paniniwalaan niya kasi yan gusto niyong paniwalaan. Pero kung iyong tuturiin ang katotohanan, anong mas mabuti na sabihin ni PBBM, PRD na siya ay tama ang ginagawa niya or mali ang ginagawa ni Presidente BBM? Fair is fair naman. Di ba? Isang kaso yun. Isang diskusyon yun. May new comments. Ganyan ka na, kasalanan, okay, tama ka. Nawala ng tiwala, kaya ganun. Pero, hindi na siya nagsabi ng anumang masama tungkol sa paggugobyerno ni PBBM. Kaya, ibase natin sa facts lang po, ka-loyal beauty rule. Binabanatan natin si PRRD dito. So, anong gusto mong sabihin po ni PRRD na masama ang ginagawa ni PBBM? Maging parehas po tayo. Maging parehas lang po tayo. Ang hinihingi ko. Maraming magagalit naman sa akin na loyalista dito kasi I'm just being fair. Ako nga nawala ng tiwala nung sinabi niyang weak si President. But I based my contention sa recent events. Okay. Ito. Let us defend our President PBBM the right way. Okay. Ito, Ngayon ko lang nalaman. Ito. Because, so, honestly, ngayon ko lang nalaman. The RCEP passed recently. Only Riza Ontiveros voted no. 20 senators voted yes. Ibig sabihin, 1 vote, 3 abstentions, and 20 voted yes. All the 20 votes were for RCEP. You know what? The 3 abstentions? Sino sa palagay nyo ang nag-abstain? Sino ang hindi bumoto na pabor sa polisiya ni Apo BBM? Sino kaalyado ni sorry. Ni Riza Hontiveros. Bakit ganito ang picture? Andali. Ayusin ko lang ito. Okay. Hindi na ayos. Nako. I'll have to ask Jason. Pwede bang ganyan lang ang picture? Ay, Diyos ko. Okay. So, pasensya na kayo, hindi ko maayos ng ganun. So, ito na lang. Wait, I'll try to use YouTube. Okay. The RCEP recently passed, and only Riza and Toveros voted no. Si Riza lang. So in effect, siya lang ang hindi bumoto. Alam mo naman yung wrong yung size ng stream ko, maliit. It's okay. Sa YouTube, pero sa StreamYard, it's... Well, then it's just you seeing it. Okay nga. So I'm using the StreamYard na... So, Bakit ganon? Importante kay Presidente Marcos yung RCEP. Ano ba yung RCEP? To explain. Late nga tayong nag-ratify ng agreement. Ang RCEP ay isang agreement na naglalahad na free trade po yung Asian countries or 15 nations na mag-trade. No, minimal tariff lang po. Minimum tariff. Ngayon, anong mangyayari kung marami ng countries po nag-ratify? So, minimum po ang tax na i-levy sa mga imports po natin. Unlimited po yung import. Yan ang word ng karamihan. Pero on the same time, ang exports po natin ay hindi rin tataksan ng maigi doon sa ibang bansa based on agreement. So, free trade po yun. Advocated by the International Monetary Fund po yan. They want free trade. Kung sakali pong hindi na-ratify, ano mangyayari sa ating bansa? Ang ating bansa po ay maietsapuera sa mga ibang bansa. Hindi tayong pwedeng magbenta sa kanila because hindi tayo signatory doon sa RCEP. So ang produkto natin, naisin po man natin na magbenta sa ibang bansa. Kung di po apropado ang RCEP, ay malilintikan tayo. Hindi tayo pwedeng magbenta sa ibang bansa ng mga produkto. Paano naman ang dagsahan ng imported product dito sa ating bansa? Isa lang ang ating solusyon dyan. Okay, maraming papasok na produkto. There should be a campaign na buy Filipino. Kung mahal natin ang bayan, yan sinasabi ko eh. Kung mahal mo ang bayan, unahin mo muna ang bayan. So how do we mitigate po yung influx of imported goods? Siyempre, by buying a campaign na buy Filipino first. Diba? Ulitin ko, kung di tayo naging signatory doon sa RCEP, ay malilintikan tayo. So, dapat lang tumirma. Anong ginawa namin? Para hindi pakita sa tao na matapang siya perhaps, na hindi niya prating sinusuportahan si Pbbm, hindi siya pumirma. Hindi siya nagboto. Para lang pakita na hindi niya sinusuportahan ang kanyang kapatid. Ang sabi ng iba dyan ay concerned lang siya sa kanyang kapatid. Kaya ganyan. Parati siyang kontra. Inaalala po niya ang kanyang kapatid. Kung mahal na mahal niya ang kapatid niya, kaya ayaw niyang bumagsak. Oo nga. Sabi mo, sabi ni Sir Amy will be all abstain at that time because they are siblings. So, ibig sabihin na lahat ng pulisya na ni BBB mag-abstain siya. Naman, clearly. Iniisip ba niya ang bansa kaysa yung kapatid niya? Isipin mo naman ang definition ng loyalista. Isipin mo muna ang bansa bago ang loyalty to a person. Inisip ba ni Senami ang kapakanan ng bansa when she abstain? Tanong ko naman sa'yo. O nag-abstain siya dahil sa kapatid niya si Bongbong. Ganun ba ang gusto mong palawasin namin, Lily? Hindi lang yan. Marami ng instances na kumontra siya. Okay. Sana PRD just keeps quiet. It might placate, But PRD. PRD cannot keep his mouth shut. Also, this one also things that I dislike with him. Okay, I agree with you. Let's not take sides between Pbbm and Senami. When it comes to the welfare of the country, we should take sides. When it comes to the welfare of the country, we should take sides. Mali po naman yung sabi mo, Lily. Saan ka? When it comes to the welfare of the country po, you should take sides. Kung sino ang tama ang ginagawa, doon ka dapat pumanig. Manang Lili, ano lang sinasabi ko, you are entitled to your opinion. Pero ulitin ko po, kung sino po ang tama, doon tayo pumanig. Kasi ang tunay na loyalista, iniisip muna ang bansa bago maging loyal sa isang Marcos o isang politiko. Ulitin ko, anong mangyayari sa bansa natin kung hindi po pinirmahan yung agreement sa RCEP? May itsapoy po ang ating bansa. Makakabuti ba yun sa bansa? Manang Lili? Mahal ko si Senay, baka you're getting me wrong. Ilang beses ko na ba sinabi na pag naglaban po si Sara at saka si Senami, if everything is equal, pumunta na ako kay Senami. Pero pag ganito ang ginagawa na Senami, na lumalabas na siya ang tunay na oposisyon kay PBBM, makakabuti po ba yan sa kanyang kapatid? Tama si Future Road. Tama ka dyan. Nawalan ng tiwala kasi yung mga tao kay PR. Di sa kanya unang sinabi na weak leader daw. Tama ka dyan. Balik tayo sa ito, basahin po natin ito mabuti. If Sen Aimee is really concerned for PBBM, why did she allow Daryl Yap to taunt PBBM regarding PBBM's signature? Naalala mo yung sa PDL issue? Na pinakita pa niya yung yung signature po na yung presidente. Mahirap daw. So in effect, kinakasigo niya si presidente. Tinutuya po. Kung concerned po at mananili, kung concerned po yung ating super ate sa kanyang kapatid, bakit hindi niya pinagbawalan si Daryl Yap na sabihin yun? Bakit hanggang ngayon nasa tabi pa rin niya ang balahurang Daryl Yap? Bakit hanggang ngayon nasa tabi pa rin niya ang balahurang sa Surgando? Kung mahal na mahal niya ang kanyang kapatid. Pwede po bang sagutin mo sa akin yan, Manang Lily? Oo. Kung maganda man ang intensyon ni Manang Aimee, di bakit di din lang pribado niya sabihin po? Okay. Hi, Steph Curry. Oh, the famous basketball warrior. I am not taking such kung personal na rivalry ng dalawa. Pero this concerns our country, Manang Lily. You should take sides. Okay nga. It's hard to explain. Let her explain nga. How could you explain her constant contrarian opinion concerning PBBM? It is already a pattern po. It's a pattern. Think of the country first. I know you are a fan of Sen. This channel is in fact the unity team. GP Sara, BBBM, Sen. I want to maintain the unity team. If you see my point, Manang Lily. O nga. Mahirap explain kasi it's unexplainable po. Mahirap i-justify kasi it's not justifiable. Kung ikaw nahihirapan kang mag-explain, hindi ba dapat mag-isip ka ng dalawang beses na? Siyan. So, nilawakan ko po ang pangunawa ko kay Sen. Di ba nung una, if you sinabi ko na napagbago ang isip ko kay Sen. Dahil kay Sir Benji Contreras. Diba? Inunawa ko siya. Nilawakan ko ng todo. From the start, sinabi ko, na malaki ang tampo ko. But because of Sir Benji Contreras, napagbago niya ako. Kasi the line of reasoning niya ang ginamit niya. na ginagamit mo. Pero when I dug it deeper, lumalabas na pattern na po eh. Kailan po ulit pinis ni Manang Amy, yung Suburate, yung pulisya ng kanyang kapatid? Bakit yung si Daryl Yap ay binirada siya? Hindi siya umalma? Kung ikaw yun, yung kapatid mo, binirada ng iba, hindi ka ba alma, mananglili? Oh. Halimbawa, yung anak mo, binirada ng ibang tao, hindi ka ba alma? Maski kaibigan mo yung bumirada? Ang tatanong lang po. Incidentally, this might be the last vlog this time. I will transfer, kasi nahihirapan po ako. Honestly, nahihirapan po ako na mag-vlog at this time. So, starting tomorrow, my vlog will be about 7:30 California time, or roughly 12 hours from now. Kung may makasabay man akong vloggers na gusto nyo, doon muna kayo magpunta. You can always do replay. Hindi ako magtatampo sa inyo. Pero you must understand na I need my exercise because of my health. I usually do my exercise sa gabi. Kasi it's cooler. Hindi ako masyadong makalakad. At kukunti ng tao. Please, ulitin ko. If Sanami really is concerned for Pbbm, why did she allow Daryl Yap to taunt Pbbm regarding Pbbm's signature? She still kept Daryl Yap as her close confidant. Yung atake sa kanyang kapatid, close confidant niya hanggang ngayon. Inaatake na si Pbbm. Hindi niyo ba naisip yan? This is the Pbbm DP Sara Senami Unity Team. Kasali siya dyan eh. Ibig mo sabihin, hindi ko sisunod ba? Hindi, sinusuportan ko yan. Gusto ko lang baguhin ng konti ang kanyang ginagawa sa ngayon. Ulitin ko, balikan natin ang channel ko. This is the Pbbm DP Sara Senami Unity Team channel. Kasali siya. Mahal na mahal ko yan si Senami. Pero, ang pagmamahal kay Senami, hindi dapat mangibabaw sa pagmamahal sa ating bansa. Diba? Okay. Please observe the code of conduct rules set by Tatay. Be respectful with one another at all times. Thank you. Thank you po. Thank you po, Senyor, for being so respectful. Except for one time na mayroon disrespectful sa akin. Always maintain your dignity. Dito po, dignified po tayong nag-uusap. A true Marcos thinks this channel encourages polite discussion of clashing viewpoints. Do not insult other viewers or the host just because you do not agree with their opinions. Na-mistype ko yun. Na-mistype ko yung do not agree. A true Marcos loyalist sandali, ayusin ko lang ito Give me 2 minutes. I have to get out of the live stream and go back. Sandali, I find it disturbing. Okay. A true Marcos loyalist thinks of his or her country first and foremost. Yan ang sinasabi ko, Lily. Una muna ang ating bayan. Okay. Okay, at the end of the day, Sanami is still a super ate. Yeah. She's still super ate. I agree with you. That's why she's part of this channel's unity team. Kaya pagkasal natin na magbago siya. Even, di ba? Even Tonton Gutierrez said po na I hope Sanami returns to her level-headedness before. Diba? Okay, kumasata. Hello, Tatay Jack first. Good afternoon, sabi ni Lily Ragasa. Lily? Hello, Tatay Jack first. Masanto si Labi o di kayo. Ibig sabihin, good evening po, Tatay Jack first. Hello, Sheila Maceda. Good day, Tatay Jack first, everyone. Leader Gasa, hello. And Trix Villa, coming from Sheila Maceda. No choice, Black official, thank you for coming. Business as usual po. Pa rin, Sheila Maceda, a good friend of Maestro Paul. Okay. Thanks, host. Happy good day. Hello, Red One. Good day. Good day, Tatay Japon. Yeah, one of the viewers na I appreciate very much. Ito. Why are so few lawyers so interested in gaining information about Pbbm's work? Ano? Bakit ba? But so many are interested in the drama going on amongst the different vloggers. Ibang klase ka talaga, JNL. Pero maganda yung question mo. Pero sa totoo lang, kasi pati ako nanonood eh. Interesado rin ako sa ongoing drama sa nangyayari sa ating mga kaibigan. Pero ang punto ko, kung may nakita kang mali, wag mo nang suportahan. Yun lang. Pero ang pinaka-importante po sa viewer ay hindi po yung fan. Tama po si JNL. pwede ma-interesado kayo. So, dapat, mas ma-interest kayo sa dapat nyo matutunan. Tulad ng, kayo ba alam nyo yung Philippine Development Plan ni PBBM? Kung di ko tinalakay dito. Kung ako nga, hindi ko alam. This afternoon lang po ko nalaman. Oh, maganda yung tanong ni Gianel. Magaling talagang analyst si Gianel. Hindi naman niya sinasabing mali ang ginagawa ng mga viewers. Pero bakit? Kung tungkol sa informasyon na dapat malaman para maintindihan mo ang paggobyerno ni PBBM, ay hindi sila nanonood. Nagtataka rin ako. Gusto ba gayahin ko yung pang-aaway ng na hindi ko gagawin po yung GNL. Sa akin kasi dalawa lang aking viewers, basta ma-inform ko sila ng tama gagawin ko yun. Kasi yun ang mission ko sa pagbablog ko to inform you. I may take unpopular stand, but informative po ang channel natin. Kaya nga, I encourage you for a polite discussion of clashing opinions po. Yung iba, naiinsulto na kasi iba yung posisyon ko, hindi na gusto marinig yung posisyon ko. Pero ako, gusto ko marinig ang posisyon nyo. Kasi may diskusyon Nagtataka rin ako. Yan Okay. Sabi ni Ka-Loyal, hello, Ilocana 14, kumusta? Ka-Loyal Futiru. Martis Vlog, pang 10 yan. Salamat may 10. Tsaka pala, nag-thumbs up na kayo ba sa akin? God bless PBBM. Thank you, Redman. You're so passionate, Redman. I like that. Continue to be passionate po. Texibilia, continue to be passionate. Lily Ragasa, continue to be passionate. Tamtagdan po, tatay. May galap siya po, tatay. Sabi ni Johnny Dubriac. Susana J, welcome. Say, Winsel Pais also is in. Hello, everyone. Evelyn official is in. Hello, Atori. Shout out, Tatay Jack. Good morning. Have a nice day. Good evening po sa amin dito sa California. Tamsagdan, sabi ni Nika. Hello, Nilda Archio. Ganyan po talaga kapag nawalan ng tiwala. I agree with you. Kasalanan din ni PRRD. Pero, let us be fair naman. I agree with you, Lily. Nabasa ko na yung comment mo, Lily. Ting Gutierrez. Sino yan? JNL. Tonton Contreras. Ang ibig sabihin. It seems like JNL is the last commenter. Again, I will not be doing this vlog at this time, starting tomorrow. Most probably it will be at 7:30 California time, which is about 11 hours from now. Kasi magre-research pa ako, wala pa akong available material, please forgive me if I do skip one day. Kung wala akong ma-research, kasi bakit ka magbablog for the sake of blogging lang? Okay, thank you po. Thank you for your correction. Tonton good, Tonton Contreras po. Antonio Contreras. Ang sabi, she wants Sanami to return to her previous level-headedness before PBBM was president po. Hindi na po ako nagsasabi po. Okay. Thank you po. I hope you learned something about PBBM's PDP, hindi po PDP lang, Philippine Development Plan. Thank you po. I'm going to leave now. God bless you all. I'm going to do some exercise.